How are we doing, guys? I hope we're well. Back with another video, and today we're going to take a little break from shoe season to preview the upcoming Adidas Golf Palace collaboration. So the collection was teased this past week at the Genesis Invitational, with pretty much every Adidas staff player wearing parts of the collaboration, and there are a couple of TV adverts featuring Sergio Garcia, Sir Nick Faldo, Dustin Johnson, and so it got a lot of people onto my Instagram asking me, what's this collaboration? Who are Palace? And generally, like, what the hell is going on? God, love that program. Impractical Jokers, what a show. So anyway, that leads me on to who Palace are. So Palace are a skateboarding brand slash streetwear brand. They originated in 2009 and they were created by a guy called Lev Tanju. They have 4 stores across the world, a couple in America, in LA and New York, one in London, which is the home store, and then one in Tokyo. They are heavily influenced by 90s style, which I think this really does translate quite well to this golf collection that they've got coming up with Adidas. And basically the founder Lev wanted the logo on the back of the shirts originally to be as big as possible so they could be seen from far and wide. And a lot of celebrities have been seen wearing pieces from Palace, from Rihanna to Travis Scott to Kylie Jenner, Kanye West, Jonah Hill, to name but a few. So they are a very heavy hitter in the skateboarding and streetwear world. Whenever they drop a new collection, they do tend to have queues out the door in their stores for their pieces. So they're very, very popular indeed. This is for me why this is so cool that they are teaming up with Adidas Golf for this collaboration. So with that being said, guys, let's have a little look at the collection. So we're going to start with the shoes. So they've got 2 pairs of shoes coming out. These are called the Palace 2.0 shoes. They retail for $159.95, come in a black colour and a white colour. They're on an Adi Power forged base, and then they have Palace designs on the top. The white pair are absolute flames. I do love the white pair. Very, very cool. The black pair is okay, but just the white pair is where it's at for me. Moving on to the 2 collared polos in the collection, one in white, one in this lime green colour with the red Palace logo on the left chest. A really, really nice piece. I love the lime. I think the lime is very, very cool indeed. And they retail for $84.95. This then brings us on to the Palace joggers. These are $149.95. Not really my vibe. They look like they're going to be a little bit too baggy. They kind of look like waterproof trousers, but they're not waterproof trousers. So I think it's a pass for me on these. Not a fan of these at all. Now moving on to the Palace jacket, this short-sleeved windbreaker jacket definitely pays homage to the 90s. This was a proper 90s looking golf. I do really like the details. The 2 Adidas logos, one above another on the sleeve, looks really, really cool. It comes in at $179.95. It's a little bit more than I'm sort of looking to spend at the moment, but a very cool jacket. Really nice design on the back, so a big thumbs up for me, but I just think it's a little out of my price range. We then move on to the 2 collarless shirts, or kind of very small blade collar shirts. These were the ones that you would have seen the guys wearing at the Genesis last week. They're coming at $169.95, one in black, one in white. I do really love the lime hits on these. These are very, very cool, but I'm just kind of not really a fan of the collarless slash blade collar type shirts. I'm not really a huge fan. Moving on to the Palace crew sweatshirt in this red colour. Very, very cool piece indeed. Pretty similar to the windbreaker jacket of earlier. Comes in at $159.95. I do love the real nice detailings. The rib cuffs look really cool on this. Could potentially go for this piece. I do think it's pretty cool, but again, a little bit on the pricier side. We then have a few accessories as part of the collection, guys, all with a black and red theme. Starting with this golf towel, kind of pretty cool towel. $32.95 is a little bit too much for a towel in my opinion, but again, a very cool piece. You then have this black glove with red accents, absolutely hideous glove, and for $59.95 is an absolute no. Then moving on to a pair of socks, guys. You got these socks in black with red accents. Very cool little details on these socks. For $11.95, you can't go wrong. Last couple of pieces in the collection, guys. You do have these 2 Palace sleeves. I will never wear sleeves ever. I mean, well, you can never say never, but I would be so surprised in my lifetime if I ever wore sleeves. Not really a vibe for me. And at $49.95 is an easy pass. Moving on to the final cap. I really like this cap. This cap is very, very cool indeed. It's $44.95, which is a little much for a cap in my opinion, but a really cool piece. It's one of these one-off pieces that will never release again. So when you look at it like that, I could kind of see myself getting on board with getting one of these hats for sure. So when does this all release, guys? So these release on Friday the 21st at 11 AM, both on the Palace website and on the Adidas website. It's rumoured to have a little bit more stock on the Palace website, so if you're really keen to get hold of a piece, that might be your best bet. Adidas are releasing them via a waiting room method. Those of you who are used to Yeezy releases and that sort of stuff will be very accustomed with a waiting room. Basically, you'll go on there at 11, they will open a waiting room, you'll sit there, do not refresh the page, and they will promote you to the website if you are lucky enough to be selected. So fingers crossed the release isn't going to be too hectic. I hope people are going to be able to get hold of any pieces that they are looking to get hold of. Overall thoughts on the collection, guys. I think it's a pretty good collection. There's a couple of pretty poor pieces in there, but I think there's a couple of very cool pieces. I do really like the lime green shirt. I think I'm going to be going for that one personally, but I really like the movement, guys. My prediction for the next decade was that streetwear is going to start to play a real heavy role in golf fashion. And this is already starting to happen. A brand like Palace collaborating with Adidas is just very, very cool, and it's really nice to see a fresh take on golf fashion. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Do let me know in the comment section below what pieces you are looking to get hold of and whether or not you like the collection as a whole. Do you rate the collection? Do you not? I want to know down below. So if you did like the video, guys, don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you have not done so already, and I look forward to seeing you all very soon.